Well, I'm here as your chairman of finance. Go to sleep. And I promise I did not bring up here 5 pages of single-space line item budgets to read to you. What I am here to do is to tell you about this budget. It's not a realistic budget. Yeah. It's a faith budget. It's a faith budget that is built on the faith of members of this church for the past 200 years. A lot of folks have given themselves and given their resources to this church so that the ministries and the outreach and the love of this congregation can continue on and on. And so, folks, we're going to dip into those funds a little bit, but let me tell you, it's not a tragedy. It's an opportunity. I'm only going to quote a little bit of the dollars. Already this year, past 200 years, have contributed in increased income $350,000 in interest. Wow! Can you imagine that? And our finance committee and the governing board has decided to take $100,000 of that $350,000 to undergird a new vision for Roberts Park and let us have a new opportunity. You know, Einstein said, the great apostle Einstein, he said, if you do the same thing over and over again and expect the same results, it's insanity. That's what he said. We've got to find a new way to reach out into this community, to minister to Mass Ave, to find ways to bring people in. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of time to tell a little bit of personal story right now. So you might have to help me. I look up there and I don't see Georgia anymore. It's the truth. I miss her. After she died, after 57 years, and the kids left the house, and it got awfully damn quiet at my house, I decided to go down to St. Mildred for a couple of days, trying to get my head on straight. And there was a retreat going on down there, but I wasn't in the retreat. I was just trying to be quiet, look at nature and watch the nuns and the monks go in and out of the cathedral and listen to their songs. One guy at the retreat, I got to eat with him a number of times. He was a very successful businessman. And we talked a lot. He sort of turned out to be my listening post. But in our conversation, he said something that has made me think a lot. He told me how blessed he had been, how much money he had made. It was just wonderful. He had everything he could ever want in his life. And he said, you know, I finally decided that Jesus wanted me to help put skin on him. And he said to me, so I've decided, a couple years ago I started this, I'm going to give 90% of my income and I'm going to live on 10%. I can do that, he said. Wow, he must have been rich, I'm guessing. Wow. But I thought a lot about skin on Jesus. And I got to thinking about, when has the church put skin on Jesus for me? I remember our first child, born premature in Durham, in England. And we were so dumb we didn't even know what it meant when she broke her water. Georgia said, let's wait till tomorrow, we'll call and see if we need to do something. I said, no, maybe we better call the hospital and see what they say. So I called the hospital on Sunday night, and they said, oh, bring her right over. And our daughter Heather was born premature, into the preemie ward and all of that. But I remember very much having Stuart Rhodes, the pastor at Elvet Methodist Church in Durham, there to hold our hands, pray with us, and baptize our baby. That's skin on Jesus. I remember all of you, so many of you, when Georgia was here, and the picture, and you held our hands. You gave me food. My freezer's still full. And you said, I'm with you. That's skin on Jesus. So all I'm saying about our budget is, will you help us put skin on Jesus?